Okay guys, so I'm finally back on this Wrangler project. I've been waiting for cylinders to come back, been waiting for parts, finally got everything all together. Here's my tube that I'm going to extend my bushings with. I got 2 pins for ones I cut out, and the third one replacing the crappy one that was in the tilt cylinder. That's 2 of 6 bushings. Those are just test ones. I have to order 4 more. So what I did tonight, so I just cleaned up bores on both sides, knowing that they will slide in and out. So if I get that flush there, I'm going to add a piece of pipe on here and put my retaining bolt this way, or through the collar, but I'll put another piece of pipe there to add as retaining rather than having the bolts inside where you can't get at them. So in the future, if you ever need to take this apart and things are rusted solid, at least the bolt won't be the issue, it'll be everything else. I mean, obviously I put everything together for anti-seize, but you know, that only goes so far sometimes. So those are 7 by 1.5 inch pins. I forget what hardened stock he told me it was, but that was like a common pin hardness. So we've got that. I've got this pin here, which is actually longer than the original, because whatever they did, which I'm sure I know what they did now, if we get this in here, so I clean these bores out so an 1.5 pin will actually fit. Before it wouldn't. Of course now I'm struggling because I'm on camera. Okay. Not sure how well you guys can... Okay, you can kind of tell. So obviously that hole is knackered out. So what has gone on, I'm assuming, is this whole thing was sitting there doing this job on both sides, so they just shortened the pin, welded it from the inside, or welded it on the inside, because this was all welded here, holding the pin in on both sides. So this thing probably got so wore out, it probably lost the bolt, pin kept having problems, because everything was so wore, like so. So all I did is grind out all the worst stuff right now. I've got this thing semi-tight. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to go in there and I'll have to weld around here, grind it out, get it close, maybe weld some more, get it so that thing is not sitting there playing like that, like it is. Then maybe I'll put the other. The other end is fine up here. For the tilt cylinder, this pin was fine. The pins for the lift cylinders that go down here all the way up there, those are fine. So I only got half the pins basically. The other ones seemed alright. I'm going to let them be. See how bad they really are once I get the bushings in. Maybe I'll have to get new ones. If so, that's fine. I can at least run it for now while I get the new ones if I have to. We got the starter back. I got that put in. You're also seeing steel for my car trailer that I've been working on that I haven't had a chance to play with for a long time because of the weather and everything else going on. A couple stake pockets for it. Yeah, this tube, so I can make sure you guys understand that. I'm going to take about an inch section off of this. And that's going to go like such. Weld it to that. I'll drill my hole. Put my bolt in. Done. So that should take care of that. What else have we got? That's all the old junk I got out so far. You guys have seen that. I still have to knock out some more bushings. I got this one cleaned up. Cleaned out the bores of this one. Because I still got to do the other cylinders. I gotta get my salt. I gotta get the battery for it because it's turning colder. So I took all the batteries home because we don't have heat down here. So yeah, that is where we are with this project. I need to get this thing back up and running because I need it for another project. Hopefully soon. Depending how long it takes to get bushings and everything. My old man has decided to buy another toy. Well, not really a toy, but more equipment. So this will be our second Pettibone Super 4. He bought this one because he liked it better than the other one. The way it drives, the mast is a little wider, etc, etc, etc. You guys get an idea of what it looks like. These tires are coming off. They're going to get fixed. These rear ones leak. They're going to get fixed, but we're going to swap these tires for the tires on our other one because the other ones are not as dry cracked. We're going to be adding a battery box right in here because there's one inside here. He doesn't want to buy a special battery. He just wants truck batteries. So we're just going to weld up a little thing here so that way it's inside of the tire. So when it turns, you don't have to worry about hitting nothing. It's protected. I kind of wanted to put one back here, but you know, if we put one up here, chances of getting hit are getting pretty high. So we're gonna take that and move that over there, like I was talking. I mean, we got other things to do. I gotta drain the diffs and check the brakes and go through all that. This cylinder's gotta get switched. We're gonna take the other one off. We're gonna take one off of our other forklift because it's the same thing. Put it on here. Put this one on the other one. Yeah, get this one all fixed up, and then he can sell the other one later, whenever, however. Worry about that when the time comes. This is also kind of unique. So both of his machines, I know they're old, and it's pretty common with old equipment. It's kind of interesting that both of them have been motor swapped. Hang on, let me try and get this off here. I'll talk to you in a sec. Okay, so this one, somebody's replaced this with an overhead Continental 3-cylinder. This should be a 4-cylinder engine in this. So as you can see, this is the forklift style-ish battery. Somebody has added this for the shroud because the engine is obviously very much shorter. I know it's hard to see without the light, but trust me, it's very much shorter than the original. So that is his other one has a 4-cylinder Chrysler engine in it, and the original one had something else. So that one's been modified too. Other than that, they're pretty much the same machine. But it's pretty interesting that both of them he bought ended up with motor swaps. I know it's not uncommon, but just kind of, I get a giggle out of it anyway, for whatever reason. I don't know, stuff. Somebody added a weight box to it at some point in time. But yeah, this will be a project in the future too. So first things first, we're going to get these tires pulled off, get them up to pumps, get them retubed or whatever they want to do to them. And then go through the differentials and the brakes and all that. Just kind of get it all ready to go. So I think that covers all the updates at the moment. The trailer, like I said, I just got the steel and everything in for it. This is how the trailer currently looks. Yeah, I know, it's kind of half-assed. And I found out that we screwed up. I don't know, the camera shows it kind of, but that fender is not as straight as we originally thought it was when we put that on there. Because we had the wheels off when we welded the fenders. We put tires back on and the darn thing is crooked. Yeah, I mean, you can see these are not the way I envisioned them and the way I thought we had them, because we had the tires on when we checked our setup, and I thought they were much closer to the tires when we had figured this out originally. But I guess they are where they are. I'm not going to pull them off and redo them. But yeah, you can kind of see here. For whatever reason, that's just how it ended up. We could have shimmed it if we had known that was going to be an issue, but we didn't realize that at the time when we were setting them up and mocking them and stuff. So anyhow, that's how those are. I'll give you guys an update on that when I get more done to it. Just running out of time with the weather changing, and pretty soon it's going to be winter. So at least to give you guys a little bit of an update. I'll catch you later.